Wow, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. Alright, this is another one. And SARS. Criminal elements have hijacked protest. Yahaya Bello. Kogi Governor Yahaya Bello says hoodlums have hijacked the protest against police brutality and agitation for disbandment of Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SARS). In the past week, major cities across the country have been on lockdown following fresh reports of police brutality and extrajudicial killings by SARS, which has led to strident calls for scrapping of the unit and a holistic reformation of the police. During this demonstration, there have been attacks on protesters, with some killed as the police deployed excessive and brute force to quell the public agitation. But in a statewide broadcast on Tuesday, Bello implored citizens protesting against police brutality to pipe down and end the demonstrations and explore other avenues to express their grievances. Bello said the ranks of peaceful protesters have been infiltrated by criminal elements armed with dangerous weapons. Bello said these criminal elements are capable of derailing the cause because their objectives are sinister, which is not in tandem with goal of the protesters. We are now concerned that what has been a general peaceful citizens protest is now threatening to dissolve into mindless attack on government facilities and running battles with the police, the governor said. Greatest and ever gallant Nigerian youth, from what we saw yesterday, the ranks of genuine protesters have been infiltrated by criminal elements armed with dangerous weapons. Not only that, but they are acting in pursuit of nefarious intent which have no nexus with your noble objectives. I hold the opinion that you have won a battle, and I must now urge you not to lose the war. Protesters have a tangible and moral victory in the bag, and it is wisdom to safeguard it. It is now time to step back and explore other forms of dissent which will not provide crowd cover for persons, an agenda which you obviously do not endorse. The nation's leadership must also be accorded some time and breathing space to push through on promises of change. Bello said he is confident that President Muhammadu Buhari will take steps towards reforming the police. Wow, that is it. Well, Buhari will take steps forward towards reforming the police. All right. Well, the truth of the matter is Nigerians have made up their minds not to accept SARS into the community any longer. We don't want them. Enough is enough. Well, if they are going to reform the police, fine, let's see. But there are some people that are in that force. There are some bad eggs in that force. Yes, and most of these people, as you can see, they are ex-convicts, and these are the people that no matter how you try to reform them, they will never change because they are criminals on their own. So those kind of people, I don't know, maybe they should just send them to join the Nigerian army, give them some training, then take them to Sambisa forest. That's where they belong. Since they believe in criminal activities, they believe that they have minds to destroy lives, then they should go and face Sambisa. They should go and face Boko Haram, or else they should just leave the police force, because these are the set of people that are tarnishing the image of the police force. No, there are some good ones amongst them, but now they have stained the good ones. In fact, they've corrupted the good ones, because now we overheard that most of these people, there are some amount of money they make. You can imagine, they have some amount of money they make on a daily basis. So they must have corrupted the ones that are trying to be calm. They will just like, na there you dey, we dey make money. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. And that is what has caused problem for this country. So I don't know if there's going to be any kind of reform. They should know the kind of people they are reforming. You understand? Because I overheard some people saying they should just train them. They should teach them on what to do. That these are the things you'll be doing henceforth. There are some people, their head cannot carry it. Their head is just full of wickedness. They have made up their minds to destroy lives. They have made up their minds to steal. Because most of them are criminals. And that is it. Nigeria government needs to be very careful. Yes, thank God the whole thing is working. And even at that, some of them we overheard, some of them are still brutalizing people on code. And that is it. Because these people will never stop. And I just pray that these people, they don't allow them to come back. Because most of them, even if they do not come back, they should watch them closely. Because these are the people, as you are seeing them, I don't trust those people. Even with the way they dress. You need to have seen their pictures. Their dress sense, you like, wow, is this one a policeman or an armed robber? Or a tout? I don't understand. May the good Lord continue to help us in this country. Wow. Because even now, what we have been hearing so far, you can imagine what happened. There are some talks that have just emerged right now. What they do, I don't know who sent them. They were just destroying vehicles. They were destroying vehicles of protesters. The pictures had been all over the internet. Had been viral all over the internet. But it's not something that we can insert in this our content because of the policy of YouTube. You will be surprised at what is going on in the country. People are protesting, peaceful protest. You said from nowhere, what are you fighting for? And what I am suspecting is these people, they should watch them closely. They must be one of these SARS members. Because I don't see what they tend to gain in this. They destroyed a lot of cars. And not quite long, we saw a video whereby one of them was caught and they were beating him and all that. He was trying to escape, but you can imagine. Nigeria, I don't know. We need to be prayerful in this country so that things will work out for good. Nigerians are tired. We don't need all this stress. To me, this is just stressful. It's just a total stress for the Nigerians. This is not what we should be fighting for right now. May the good Lord continue to help this country, this nation. Well, that is it, my people, on this one. Meanwhile, let me have more takes from you on this. And remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks always.